Watching yourself turn junk metal and just pieces of scrap that you would just look over and throw away, turning them into something as beautiful as like a handrail or a flowing leaf, decorative lighting, and there's just so many directions you can go in blacksmithing. My name is Danielle, and I have been doing blacksmithing since I was 13, and I'm now 23 years old, and I'm still doing it and still loving it. My first real experience with blacksmithing technically was when I was 13 or 14. I moved up here and I had no idea what a blacksmith was. And my stepdad was a blacksmith and he had a full-time shop. So I would go in there and help him and just every day be constantly amazed by what he could do with his hands and just his imagination, what he could do with metal. So I just continued to work with him, and my first real big project that we worked on together that I was fully a part of from start to finish was the Nelsonville Archway at the Nelsonville Square. I saw the whole process go from like a napkin drawing, just a simple drawing, to blueprints, to having to construct it and rivet this whole big piece that goes over a 2-lane road, and it was really incredible to see it from start to finish. And I think that was when I really started to have a real respect for blacksmithing, and it was really cool. For women, it's a little bit different than for men when you go into blacksmithing, because you're looked at as petite and a small form, and just getting past that stereotype of being small and not being strong enough. I think maybe that was one of the challenges I had to go through and get past that. And I think that it's changing now, within the last 5 years, people are seeing women differently. But yeah, I definitely had to go through, the raised eyebrows. You're a blacksmith? What? You're so little. So I think once I got past that, it was a whole different world, because I didn't feel like I had to have a heavier hammer to make beautiful things. I just learned to use my tools and use my body and work with the metal while it's hot instead of, banging at it until it gets pretty. So I think Papa really teaches everyone that, and he definitely instilled that in me, that I don't have to be strong to do this, and I have all the strength I need as long as I use my tools and use my mind.